Okay, let me. Hey guys, you're welcome to my life. It's been a minute. I'm just trying to get comfortable. Okay, so okay. You're welcome to my life. It's been a minute. Today we are talking about something really interesting, how to receive love. That's the topic of our discussion today. How to receive love. And of course, we have our guest. I'm just trying to share the life to people I know that would like to join. So we are back stronger and better. We are back stronger and better. We are back. Okay, so I've just been sharing the life and yeah. Hey, you're welcome to my life. Today we're talking about how to receive love. because we are loved, but we don't know how to receive it. And we have a guest, Valerie. She's trying to share the life and she'll be joining in a minute. So please do well to share the life. Let's bring as much people as we can. I know it's been a minute, like it's been. Hi, thank you, thank you. It's been a minute. I've done the live video. It's been a minute, but yeah, but we are here now. Today we are talking about how to receive love. A lot of us we get really loved, but we don't know how to receive. So today is how we can receive love. And not say, oh, is he a scam? Love is not a scam. So yes. And today we are talking with amazing Valerie. So she'll be here in a minute. She's trying to share the live video. So guys, please share the live with people that should be here. Meanwhile. So share the live, and like as well, like the live, let keep your comments coming. Meanwhile, how have you guys? I'm on. Okay, I sent you the link. Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, you look beautiful on pink. Damn. Pink
Same.
should be pink should be your favorite, right?
Uh,
No, really, you look really different on pink.
Sorry.
You look different on pink. Really girly.
Well, I think I'll try more colors this time.
Oh,
I've
you
been
are the kind of
black,
person who shies away from
black,
colors.
black and white.
So you are a part of the people who shies away from
Hi,
colors.
Evangelist. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, FIFO. Thank you, FIFO.
Thank you, everyone. Good to have you back.
Yes. Oh my God. Tell me about it.
Hi, Isis. Good to see you again.
Preach.
I said good again.
We thank God.
Yeah.
Our strength come from the Lord. Hey, our strength come from the Lord. How are you? How is work?
Wonderful. She's great.
No, nice. Now you
Oh,
look absolutely stunning.
thank you. Same as you.
Me, well, I've been saying this every time. Like I'm coming to raid your hair closet,
Yeah.
your closet and your wigs. I'm coming to raid them. I'm
Now you
coming.
tire.
I will ready. Don't worry.
No
Don't
problem.
worry.
So long as it's to you.
Did you share on Facebook?
Facebook. I've not come on Facebook, but I did on Instagram and the rest of the
Oh,
platforms.
you know me. I'm not on Instagram for now, but I will be back. But then I posted on Facebook,
Mm,
on TikTok, Snapchat, and I sent to
yeah.
people. So yes,
Don't worry.
if you,
And they watch the replay.
yes,
Mm,
yes, yes.
that's a
Guy,
good.
sorry.
So that's a good thing about YouTube and other social medias. You can always do a replay.
Yes, yes. Guys, you're welcome to our live. Today we're supposed to have this on the 1st of this month, but then we got busy, so we decide now to have it today. We are talking about how to receive love, because a lot of us have been so heartbroken over time that we don't know how to receive love anymore. We are too independent to receive love. So today we are talking about how to receive love, and with my amazing sister. I don't call her a guest anymore. She's my amazing sister. I
What
mean,
sisters?
She's my amazing sister. She's my shoulder to
Mm,
cry on. My therapist.
yes,
I'm waiting to learn. Yes, so share. I hope you share. Oh. so
learn today. In
so
fact,
today
we're
she's
not learning, we're gisting.
we are just because I mean the table has been shaking for a long time. Today let's just scatter it.
Yeah. I want everybody to participate. I don't want to just be the one talking. If you're
Mhm.
here, audience, please kindly participate. Send in your questions, send in your suggestions, your own experience, ideas. Let's all learn. That's the essence of being here.
Yes.
To learn, relearn, and unlearn.
Unlearn. There's a lot to be unlearned.
Yeah, there we
Yeah. So I'm just showing you the ball. First
Mm,
of all, what is love?
yeah,
Like, me from my own point of view, I see love as I know some people's definition of love is a scam.
yeah.
Scam. But
So
for me,
when you go through too much negativity, you
mhm,
body it without actually knowing. You actually have to start living it out without knowing. So you can't blame them if they say there's nothing like love. Because now, to be honest with you, relationships now are transactional. Most relationships are transactional. You love me, you pay my bills. If you love me, you buy me a car. If you love me, you buy me a house. So it's I feel it's too much on men.
mhm,
Expectations are too high. In as much as I love the baby girl lifestyle and I want to be taken care of and pampered, but I don't think it should be the basis of choosing a partner to be with. But that's what we're talking about today.
yeah.
Well, those people who say that there's nothing like love, I don't believe in love. Love does not exist. They are the ones that we're targeting today. We will shatter that table. Today is today.
Today is today. How can you say the love doesn't exist? Love is sacrifice for me.
Why do you even believe in God?
Yeah.
Because God is love. Everything He does and keeps doing, He does it from a place of
She she said the baby girl lifestyle. Yes, so
lifestyle is sweet. So, don't make no lie you. Because the thing is, when you're in love or someone is in love with you, naturally taking care of you, naturally coming through you is going to be like his how do I put it? His responsibility.
no,
It's
it is. It doesn't even see it as a responsibility. It sees like it's me.
yeah,
It's
that's
a part of me.
I want her to be good. I want her to be comfortable. Same as you, the woman. When you love somebody, you want to go all out for them. You want to be there for them. You want to pay for them. You cook for them, clean for them. You can be on your high heels morning till night, but when you come home, you want to take care of your man. That's love. But when it's a transactional thing, you want to, what did he do for me today? I beg. So we need to learn. We need to learn a lot. But like you said, we'll start by getting to understand what love means. To everybody, love means a different thing.
Yeah.
To Sister A, love might mean to take care of my needs.
Yeah.
To Mother B, love might mean somebody who had to get. Whenever I want sex, to another person, love might be she comes to my house every weekend and does the house chores. Yeah, because of it, expected a lot from. Yeah, absolutely. Who you entangle with determines what you receive. That is true. That's something to take home. I think I need to write out that down.
Yeah. I literally just screen grabbed it.
Who you with determines what you receive. Thank you, Pastor Wisdom.
Thank
That,
you.
I told you we're here to learn today.
Ah, I literally had to screenshot it
Yes,
because
so
it hits differently.
hmm and that's true. Okay, so yeah, for me, I wrote in here that Where do I start from? Okay, so let's start by what is love. So I wrote it here. Before I talk about love, let's talk about something mostly everyone understands, which
Mm-hmm.
is functionality. So many of us cannot receive love or give love because we were raised in a dysfunctional setting. Yeah. So
Mm.
you have to be an extremely kind person to be sincerely present in the lives of people to be able to pull them out of their dysfunctional mindset in a life of true love. So you have to be very kind to be able to have the patience to understand why somebody does the things they do or
They
why
do.
they do, which not all of us are that kind or that patient to be able to, you know, be there, be present
Mm.
to get through all of that with someone. So, who is a dysfunctional? Let's start there. So this is a person who has not gotten the needed emotional support,
Mm.
either family or relationships or both. And this set of able to provide same others. Yeah? Can this person understand? Yes, yes, yes. How we were raised affects us exactly. So the
And she said
question,
she was a victim.
yeah, the question now is, can this person understand? We'll see. Now let's talk about love.
Mm-hmm.
That love is an intensive feeling of deep affection. What is affection? Because you'll be like, affection. When you talk about affection, people already think sex. People already think romance. People already think everything on
They
that area.
have to think.
Yeah. But true affection means an intense feeling, a gentle feeling of fondness or likeness. So you might, like my mother would say, my grandmother, sorry, say, it's better for you to marry somebody you than someone you love. I didn't understand that when I was young. I was like, but I have to love someone to be able to marry them.
Married person.
When you love someone, you have too much expectations of them. And if
Mm.
you fail, you trust me. That's when you get heartbroken. Yeah, deep affection. Dr. Val. I'm not a doctor.
The title is heavy. The
I came.
title is a mantle.
Okay, so after one, after I had been through one or two relationship, and I was like, okay, I don't think I'm doing this relationship thing right. Yeah, because I
Mm-hmm.
tend to do everything, and I tend to get little over what they call over. And she sat me down and she said, "You are doing everything right. It's just the receiving person. You understand that doesn't know how to receive. Now, before you got into relationships with those people, did you find out how they were raised?
Oh,
Because
true.
that would affect how they receive from you or what they are able to give in return." And that was actually the first time that word hit home when it
Hit
came to
you.
relationships. Because I wasn't much of course, then there wasn't a lot of social media and all. So you didn't really, it was the people around you that would give you counsel. So I sat down and I looked at my first relationship. His parents were late when he was young. So he was raised by among his siblings. And of course, you don't expect that he would understand the love of a mother and a father.
Mm.
The second one, yeah, parents were born again Christians. All they knew how to express love was take
Prayer.
you to pray. So there wasn't anything intimate, there wasn't anything friendship, there was nothing of that sort. So I'm like, okay, so I shot myself on the foot. This was my fault. And because I didn't know any better. So yeah, you can't give what you don't have. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much, Evangelist Wisdom.
What is strength to you? You can.
Mhm. Yes. So I told my grandmother, I said, wow, that really made sense because I was too hard on them to expect from them something they don't even have, or they don't have an idea of what it is. Of course, they've had relationships before me because they were much older and I was young, but they were with people who were like them. So when I do stuff, they'll be like, you know, they don't know how to receive that from a genuine place. Not because I'm looking for you to give me money or I'm looking for you to buy me tickets to somewhere, but just because that's how I am. That's how the family that I came from treated people in the house and the people outside. So I was used to just giving without expectations. But these people are feeling like, well, this give you are giving me, I'm sure there's something
There's
involved.
something.
There's something you need from me. Do you
They
understand?
can't
So
just accept in peace.
because of that, they were restricted to how they received from me. So why I said that, my grandmother said it's better to marry somebody you love than somebody you like. Oh, sorry, somebody you like that
That's someone you love.
somebody. The expectations are high. You feel it should come perfect. But when you are like when you like somebody, when you're in likeness with somebody, you leave room for improvements. You leave room for disappointment. You leave for growth. You leave room for friendship. Love is, oh, my boyfriend, and my husband. But likeness is, that's my paddy. That's my,
Mm.
you understand? If I don't tell him this thing, I'm not sure my belly will be able to function well. I have to feel. Do you get? So likeness gives you the room to build intimacy. It gives you the room to build understanding. It gives you room to build all forms of positive things that helps a relationship stay on a good foundation. So that's why I'll choose a person I like.
Over someone you love.
Because love is a decision. When you decide that this person I'll live life, you will love him. Human minds is a very solid place. So you see, when you say affection, affection is a gentle feeling of fondness towards somebody or likeness. Of course, you'll be fond of somebody that you like, yeah? Or you
Mm-hmm.
might say that you are in love with. Because you want to be perfect in that person's eyes. You don't want to do all the right things, you want to say all the right words because you feel you're in love with them. But if it's a likeness, there's going to be a gentle, treatment to that person. Because you want that you want to grow to love that person. You
Mm-hmm.
want to now grow to love them. Yeah. So it gives you room for all kinds of improvements. So I said, haven't defined this to how we can break the topic down. Let's take a scenario we all can relate with. Today I'm reading from the book because this is a very deep topic.
Serious topic.
So the we're going to look at today is, have you ever dated someone who isn't receptive? The same thing I just said now. I gave an instance about my ex. So someone who feels like everything you do is to impress or to cajole them into falling in love with you. Then you must understand how hard it is to love somebody unconditionally.
Hmm.
Let me use myself as an example. Of course, I explained already that I've been through a dysfunctional relationship, and I could see after I left and I sat down to take stock of, what we did. I could see that the problem was with them because of how they were raised. So it was unfair of me and unkind of me to expect too much from them when they don't understand what I understand. So that's
Hmm.
why it's always good when we are looking towards loving someone, especially someone who is not used to being loved. We should love them from a place of kindness and patience. That's the only way we can love them deeply. That's another thing, is if they're willing to be loved.
To be
Because some
loved, yeah.
ways, some people are stuck in their ways. Okay, so now let's talk about what you or you that is watching me is doing wrong. Number one, the reason why you're not being loved properly is because you hold back.
Hmm.
Kindness and patience. You hold back. So somebody is coming to you, they compliment you, they are asking you like side eye.
The side eyes.
I've thought to sorry what is left of my life and be negativity, always negative. You're holding back. So please try and release yourself.
Bridge.
It's the hurt. Be as free as a bird. What's the worst that can happen? God doesn't kill. He has never killed anybody unless now you want to die. God has never killed you. And break, how do we break you back? We will love again. Eh? Number two thing you're not doing right is that you don't forgive. Hi, the amount of people holding grudges. Hey, if chest could talk, some chest everywhere. Somebody, please help me. Help. For some people, their chest is like this. So many. In fact, all the exes live there. They have all of them have room and palace.
Duplex.
That's forgiving people. You're a favor. You're actually bringing yourself out from a place of restriction to
Mm.
giving yourself wings to fly. When you hold grudges, hmm, yes, bitterness does not permit growth.
Permit growth.
When you hold grudges in, everybody that comes becomes a suspect. And that's you miss so many opportunities that you would have. When you hold in grudges, everything looks dim, everything looks dirty, everything looks unhappy to you because you feel like what you have inside. Of course, what you have inside is what you got. So unforgiveness puts you in a very terrible spot, and that stops you from receiving love from people, whether it is platonic love or a love relationship. So another thing that some people are not right is they see the negative. Every circumstances, everything is a negative. Everything, whether it is work, they will complain. Church, they must find something to say. In their neighborhood, there must be something in the house that they're living. In fact, in the blessings that God gives them, they must complain.
They
Just
see the wrongs in everything.
thank you. So
Everything.
everything has its negativity. You can never tell that person, see the end of the tunnel. The person cannot even see tunnel, talk less of the light at the end of it. Mbao. So this is one of the things that people do wrong. I wanted to give us 5 examples. Let me see. I think I wrote down examples or 5 reasons why people uh, don't know how to receive love. So the fourth one is what you're doing wrong and you're not letting love come in to love you well is you do not do the things that you love and the things that sets your soul on fire. You like food. You like to drink. But you've been forming a child of God. Go to restaurants. I don't do this one. You old. You will be depressed. You will still die and go. But if heaven is good for you, if you lived a good life, you go to heaven. If you did it, you go to hell and continue. So when I tell people love yourself, they don't understand what I mean. Self-love doesn't mean go out there and buy yourself an expensive shoe or bag. Self-love starts with I love to eat noodles. And the way I love to eat less oil, more veggie, with chicken or with what I make it sit somewhere. I'm grateful to even have noodles in front of me. I eat it with happiness. That's self.
Grace.
That's self love. Self love is I come back from work. I'm sweaty. I'm tired. Hi, Ethel. Welcome. Better
You're
later.
welcome. Like and share.
Yeah. So you feel like you are restricted to a whole lot of things when these things are easy.
Hmm.
Something self care is easy. Self care, like there are different ways you can show love to yourself. And until you break that bias, there's nothing anybody is going to give to you that will
That you
feel,
receive.
you still feel like something is lacking. Yes, something is actually lacking inside of you. So until that fulfillment is there, that's how you keep looking 2 times your age. And people will be looking at you like, when you mention your age, they will say, are you sure? Yes, because you're not happy inside. And of course, it's going to show outside.
True.
So, which they should not be doing if they really want to be loved properly, or if they need love to find them, is you should not keep your heart in lock and chain. Hey, some people will tell you, I've locked my heart, I've thrown it away. It's not a good thing, no. It's
It's
not.
terrible.
You need to have the mind of a child to be able to enjoy everything that God has put on this earth, including human beings.
Mm.
This it's going to be a problem. Now, there's a difference between locking up your heart and being selective of who you open up to.
So,
So you can say, "Oh, my heart is, I'm keeping it for evangelist Wisdom, mind yourself, oh."
oh my
You know. So you keeping your heart for somebody deserving is different from you operating from a place of bitterness that
God.
want to love anybody. My heart is not available for anybody. I've locked it and thrown away the key. This one, that one. Mm-mm. You are not helping yourself. You're
Mm-hmm.
stopping yourself from enjoying the true happiness that comes with being loved. Because trust me, when you're loved properly, hey, you just be happy for no reason.
For no reason.
For no reason. You just be smiling, you just be happy. You're just soft for no reason. Everybody be like, are you always like this? You be like, yes, so they
It
don't know.
is what it is.
It's the man behind your smile. Okay? So, as we've now talked about the things that you shouldn't do if you want to receive love, let's also talk about how to, because first of all, you need to learn how to give yourself what you're expecting to get from other people.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about how to give yourself love. Yes, of course. If you don't
True.
love and love someone else, that's true, Mr. Vincent.
Absolutely, Vincent. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Okay, so let's start by how can we love ourselves? Because love starts from us. If God does not love himself, if he did not love his son, he would not have said, let's make man in our image, right? So we
Yeah.
are a reflection of God's love, how God thinks, how he sees things. That means God sees things as he is. He
Hmm.
doesn't superior to anybody. Do you get? For him to want to create man in his image,
Image.
he doesn't have any pride, he doesn't have any superiority complex and everything. Does. Love brings you down to the level of people. You don't want to know if he's my cleaner, he's my driver, he's my mm-mm. Love takes out all of that title, whatever. And that's, if we want to really understand love, we look at God. We look at him. He should have made us like animals or have animals have him because he doesn't want them to look like it. You don't can't have
He
them look
doesn't want. I
like
don't
yeah,
want no competition.
but he didn't look at all of that. So you want to ask yourself a reason to love yourself and to love someone else. Let this point remind you that God is love, He made you out of love, and you are filled with tremendous love. I don't know if you know that. Or let's see how to start. Let's start by seeing how we can love ourselves because when we love ourselves, we can love others. Number one is speak kindly to yourself and view yourself through kind eyes. Some of us, if we open our mouths to talk about ourselves, you will weep. You tell somebody, wow, it's been a while I saw you with your hand. This life. Yeah, this life. If I came cockroach, I will even be better.
Oh
If
God.
I will, everything you have to say about yourself is negative. Negative. You don't believe in yourself. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust your judgment. You don't trust that you're beautiful. You don't trust that you're intelligent. You don't trust that you're protective, productive, nothing. So when someone else is telling you that, you'll be like, babe, talk something else. You understand? So for us to know how to receive love from people, we have to first learn how to see ourselves through a kind eyes. Let's be kind to ourselves. Let's speak softly to ourselves. Yes, we're humans. We make mistakes. We trust the wrong people. We make
Mhm.
wrong decisions. We take wrong financial decisions. We take wrong relationship decisions. We take wrong job decisions, business decisions. Like, we are bound to always make decisions as long as we're humans, as long as we're breathing. Because we're not God, we are not all seeing. So we learn as we fall. When we fall, we stand up, we look at that place. Oh, this place was muddy. Next time, I'll have to probably put a stone in front of me to climb on it so I don't slip and fall. But if you didn't taste that, you would not know what it means to fall in a muddy ground, right?
Mm.
But you now embodying those things, those negative, let's not even call it negative, those low points of your life, you embodying it, making it look like that is exactly God loves us. Yes, of course, of course. So you embodying the fact that you are everything amazing, everything nice. In fact, if you feel like you're at your lowest, that's when you speak more kindly to yourself. Go to the mirror, look at yourself, talk to yourself in the morning. When you want to sleep at night, before you sleep at night, the last thought on your mind should be, I am amazing. I can do better. Yes, I failed, but I'm a winner. Kind words to yourself. Sleep with it. You find out you wake up very refreshed, very energized, not drained. Because some people wake up drained. You find out that the day you sleep and wake up drained, take yourself back to the thoughts of the night before. It must have been on negative side. Yes, the next person it will, of course, of course. That's great. Yeah, negativity would help. That's just the gospel truth. You can stay stuck or you can decide to move, but it's personal. It's a personal choice. Nobody can come and do that for you. You see people who have probably gone through a divorce. There are two sets of people who go through divorces. Yeah, sure, it does work. Two sets of people go through divorce, the positive ones and the negative ones. The one who are positive about divorce make the best out of it. They try to stay cordial with their partners, maybe if there were children involved. Even if there were no children involved, cordial so that if you see them on the road, hi, you know, doesn't mean you have to be friends with your ex. Yeah, but you have to stay cordial, you have to forgive, you have to move on. And then there's this other set that the moment they open their mouth, their ex, their but you stayed with him or her for the past for 10 years. You were with him or her for so many years. So how come this person is so terrible? Now you're
Birds of the same feather.
do you get? So you're just a reflection of your ex. So if you portray your ex to be the worst person on earth, then
You too.
that's what you
Birds
talk.
of the same feather.
So, but if you keep it cordial, oh, it didn't work out, whether it was bad or not, nobody needs to know. If it
This lady. Hi.
was bad or good, no one. They all need to know that it worked out, but we're good. Finish. Let it be between you and your ex and God or whoever was involved. The world doesn't need to know all of that. So when we get to do things from a kind perspective, kindness inspired, things, then we'd see after we've conquered ourselves, we extend that to people.
Mm.
Because we will look at it from, oh, if I was this person, I wouldn't want that to be done to me. That's because you love yourself enough to know that there are boundaries that should not be crossed. I can't let somebody speak to me anyhow. I can't let somebody speak to me on a negative tone. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do that. Do you understand? So when you can't take something, of course, you won't want to give it to people. Happy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the second way to love ourselves is to take self-care and self-gifting seriously. Self-care. If you love your hair to be made just like me, make sure you make your hair. So that every time you pass a mirror and you look at yourself, you'll be like,
Hey,
okay,
girl.
that kind if you love makeup, please, by all means, make up every day. Even if you're not going anywhere, make up and sit down in your house. If you know you love your nails done, yeah, I love my nails done, but these two don't come out. Go to the your nails done. You
Mm-hmm.
know? So it's just like if somebody sees this two out, they'll be Valerie, is everything okay with you? Because they know I'm always immaculate every time. So having two nails undone, if people around you would know how much you love yourself enough not to have two nails undone. So they'll feel like
Mm-hmm.
something. So that's self-love. When you love yourself,
I'll fix it too for you.
that's it. When you start practicing, how to take care of yourself, both inwardly and outwardly. Because self-love is not just about making your nails, getting your hair done, eating, taking yourself to traveling. It's also more inner work, being kind to yourself, forgiving people, practicing mindfulness, which not, using my iWatch, all of those positive things. Just cloud yourself with a lot of positive things. It has a way of influencing you. You don't
True.
know how it does, but unconsciously you start thinking positive, acting positive, just emanating that positivity all around you. And it draws people to you. Because misery loves company, but not every company. You
Yeah.
understand? When someone meets you and you're always complaining, oh this one, oh that one, every time they say hi, they should know that they are ready to not
Something.
message for another 2 months. Don't be that person. Do you understand? Love yourself and you take care of yourself. When people come, you don't project your lack or your negative
Yes, and them.
feelings on them. You let them be people, right? Yes, inner development. Yes. Mm, exactly.
Perfectly said.
So yeah, no, the third one is smile. See, people don't know what smile does to you. Number one, it helps your facial muscles. You don't age.
Oh, really?
Yes, smiling helps you. Is it self care? What they call it? I mean, what do they call them? All those facial chemical. Go and be
Mm.
scrubbing your face every day. Most of them, you still go and scrub your face, come back and have wrinkles. But when you smile, you exercise the facial muscles, which is self care. Yeah. Now, smiling too has a way of giving you a positive vibe.
Hmm.
Sit down and start smiling for no reason. Now, because the brain is always looking for something to do, it starts searching.
Oh.
So it's looking for a reason why you're smiling. And if it doesn't find the reason why you're smiling, it starts to look for a reason,
Reason.
keep smiling, right? So,
Yeah.
say for instance, you wake up in the morning and, okay, like my morning routine is I wake up, do my stretch first, then do my devotional, and then drink my tea. So either it's lemongrass tea or whatever tea I made for the day. So I would, while I'm drinking my tea, I'll be scrolling through my phone, and I'll just unconsciously be smiling.
Mm-hmm.
You're smiling. looking at this day should be a good day. If I feel good, if somebody dashes me, you know,
Money.
having some random thoughts in my smile. Do you get?
Absolutely.
And before you know,
No,
no,
keep the jokes coming. I like it. It changed the whole mood.
yeah, and before you know it, yeah, you've set the tone for the day. You're going out there, and the first person that you meet is giving you a big smile. You didn't know that your brain had already positioned everything, sent it into the atmosphere. Now everything in your body,
Body, yeah.
it's that joy, that peace, that love, that smile. So you go out, you see everybody greeting you. Good morning, man. Good morning, man. You just be wondering, what's going on today? Is today my birthday? No, because
The
you
energy.
already set the tone for your day, right? So please, I urge us all. There are some of us, especially our men, your face is always like, good morning, sir. Please start
You
smiling.
cannot even smile to respond.
It
Mm-hmm. Mm.
doesn't take anything from you to put up a smile, and it doesn't make you weak because you're a man. That is, does not show that you're a weak person at all. So the fourth thing we should do to to give that love that we so desire to ourselves first is never go to bed angry at anyone or for any reason. I know people don't take this seriously. You'll be like, but she offended me now. But my husband is sorry. But my boyfriend should have called to apologize. But that my girlfriend is too stubborn. Hey,
Unconditionally. Anywhere I
it's already too hard.
go.
We have to always make sure that when we are going to bed, take stock of the day. Whoever offended you, that crazy security guard that didn't let you park where you wanted to park, that account officer that could not explain to you why you were debited for some money that you were planning to use, something, because definitely something must happen during the day to make sure that it steals your joy.
Yeah.
Definitely, that one we all know. So you're too happy, the devil is like, why is this one smiling? I better give her a small to make you vex more. Okay.
The devil might just whisper. You remember that you are still owing that money.
House rent, you have not paid.
You are not be as smiling.
Yeah.
Your landlord will catch you smiling.
So we have to guard our hearts. The
Please
Bible is
against it.
with all,
Absolutely.
out of it flows the issues of life. So everything starts here. If you learn to forgive and you learn to live easily, trust me, you will not, in fact, problems will be looking like joke in front of you. When
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I've overcome what could have killed me, so now this one need to go.
This too
So
shall pass.
exactly. So the number fifth way we can show or give ourselves love is put yourself first when making decisions.
Mm.
I cannot emphasize on this because so many people feel like when somebody just does small, you have lost yourself. You are now living for Ifeanyi. All your life is evolved around Ikuka. All what you want to think about now is because of Dekunle. You need to put yourself first. Whatever decisions you want to take. Because these decisions, most of them are the reasons why we are stuck in bitterness.
Mm.
We put ourselves last and put others first. And then when they couldn't give us what we expected of them, it turned to a bitter experience. So when we put ourselves first, for instance, you say, okay, this person is asking me out. There are two men asking for my hand in marriage. Oh, this one works. He's great. He's good looking, takes care of himself. He earns well, lives in a good house, which are all the things I want. But the way he talks to me sometimes, just because he earns higher than me, I don't like it though. Nah, I put myself first. I don't want him. I don't want to end up with a man that talks about me in a disrespectful way. You put yourself first now. Yeah. So you
Mm.
come and politely say, "Oh, I'm sorry. You're everything I want in a man, except for the fact that You are not polite. I need a kind man because I'm a kind person. I need a generous man because I'm a generous person. Well, we could stay friends if you want, but if we do not want that, then I'm
It
sorry,
is what it is.
and for you. You have missed one heartbreak. You have missed one misery life. You have
Hmm.
escaped one misery marriage because you put yourself first. Now, a second scenario is somebody who has not learned to love his or herself more than anything in this world is with these two guys. This one talks down on her, but he get money. This one respects her. He's trying to find his foot because he just came back from his master's. He hasn't gotten a good job yet, but he has a job, even though he's not the kind of, because he wants to give you the world. He respects you. He prays with you. He does all the right things, but you don't get money. Now, because you do not love yourself, yeah, to understand material things comes second to self-respect, comes second to love, comes second to every other positive things that make you have a beautiful life. So you now feel that, oh, because I don't love my.
What's happening? Think someone called her. You're paused.
Hey, rich man.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now. It's as if someone called you, but it's blank.
And then my phone seems stuck.
Yeah. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Let me
I
do
can't
this.
see it. It's blank. Guys,
It's
please
blank, yeah?
respond. Can you see her? I can't see you. It's blank, like black.
I don't know why. I think because of the call that came in.
Yeah, it was a call. Oh.
I have to go out and come back in.
Okay, you can use the same first thing to come.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Let me just go out and come back in.
We can see her. Okay.
Oh,
Hi, Rachel. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Guys, if you have not liked the video, please do well and like the video. Keep your comments coming and share. God bless you. I hope you're learning one or two how to receive love. Okay. Yeah. Did you touch your face? You're looking fine now.
no. I touched my face under how many seconds?
Yeah. She said we should. You said
I
we
was,
should smile. So I like the smile.
thank you. So I
Yeah.
was giving the area of somebody who doesn't love herself that much. You know,
Mm.
that energy of not worthy, I'm not worth loving. I don't know if this person truly loves me. Let me just carry this one that I've seen. Oh. So you choose the person who have the tendency to choose that person who feels like comfort, but
Mm-hmm.
cannot give her the needed um,
The
emotional,
word right now.
because she's used to not having emotional support. Yeah, so she
Mm.
feels everything is about money. I beg. It's better to cry in a Lamborghini than to cry on a bicycle. And then
Mm.
time they become very depressed, suicidal, and the rest of all the negative emotions that comes. So that's why it's good to, first of all, give love to yourself using, at least start with the five examples I've given, which is speak kindly to yourself, act kindly to yourself, take care of yourself, like self care, self gifting. You see something you like it and you can afford it, buy it for yourself. Every month, buy at least one thing for yourself if you're a working class. Or if you do a business, every time you hit a jackpot, do something for yourself. Take yourself out, travel, at least do something
Know
for yourself.
your value. Mm.
Yeah, know your value. Very important. Smile. That one should be number one. Self. Smile often. Never go to bed angry. Anyone or anything. Put yourself first. So those are the five things that we need to do to, you know, to love ourselves, to give love to ourselves. Now, how do we give love to others? Because after you've finished with yourself,
Before you think of other people.
at a slow pace, how to give back. People say we give back to the society. So after you've finished grooming yourself, you give back. Number one way to give back to people, which is to show people, to give people love, is to compliment people. Honestly, you don't know what everybody is going through. But a little, you look great. I love your smile. Nice shoes. Nice perfume. What perfume is that? Can go a long way. Yeah, discover your purpose.
Love. Absolutely.
Yeah, Evangelist Wisdom, maybe you come and talk about purpose on one of the.
How did you know what I was just thinking?
We
I
think
was
alike.
just telling you that it's as if you will talk to him. Oh, let's talk about purpose. And then you just said it.
Purpose, because trust me, a lot of people are in self pity, in self sabotage because they feel like, why am I here on this earth?
Mm.
You know, we'll leave that to the doctor himself.
He said no challenge.
I a great
Please, when we finish this section, please make us an appointment.
Yeah,
Eh?
we'll talk about
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
number one, give love to people, show love to people is to compliment them. So you compliment them, you encourage people, you are kind to people, yes, give when you have, and know when to give. Learn to serve people. When you see them in need, you see them doing something, you can offer a helping hand. Serve. It goes a long way. Then learn to judge less. People judge people too much. Why is she chewing gum like this? Why is she? Why is she? Everything. Why? Calm down. You are not perfect. So learn to serve. So that's how to give love to people by encouraging people, complimenting people, being kind, doing kind gestures to people, giving to people when you have. Don't go out of your way. Don't go and borrow and give.
Don't go kill yourself because you want to please people.
Collect from Lapo to impress somebody. That's not giving.
Uh-huh.
Learn to listen. Listen to people, understand their situation before you jump into the reason why they are gay. Before you question why their parents are not together, why you cannot marry them. Listen first. That's how to love people. You only listen to people you love. You cannot listen to your enemy. Before your enemy even starts talking, hey, it's so the
Holy Ghost fire. Holy there.
Holy Ghost fire.
Love, don't get love.
You sit down and so let's always mind the way we jump into conclusions until we have listened to the reason why people are who they are, why they act the way they act, or why things they do. Yeah? Hope we're learning something today, and I'm not just talking.
Yeah, no, you're not just talking. I have a lot. I have a lot of questions, but
I'm
I'm waiting for you to finish.
not be spiritual with your time. We know that one. Ever can't spoil up here. Okay, so the cocoa of the matter, how to receive love.
Love.
The reason why we are here for today.
Hmm.
Let's get into it. Okay, how do you receive love from somebody? Yes, you've been through a lot.
Of heartbreak.
Friends put you through a lot. You even came, relationships have been boosting you up and down. Totally fine. First, refer to how to love yourself. When you've done all of those 5 things, then come to listen to this one.
This one.
Number one, you have to start by accepting you. Who am I? Very important. Some people don't know. Some people live a life of, they live somebody else's life. Me, I'm apart from a lot. People just, they look at other people's life replicate that lifestyle. That's
Mm.
not, you're not being original to yourself. And the moment you don't live like you should, you're already in a depressed state. Yeah. So start by accepting yourself. Are you a troublemaker? Look that way. Are you an introvert? Of course, love yourself. Are you a foodie? Love yourself with your pot belly. Are you a coconut head? Any give you, you do the opposite. Please love yourself like that. It is called having a mind of your own. Find
Mm-hmm.
a name for your craze. Are you somebody that wherever you see quarrel, you will break bottle? Love yourself. Even the violence, take it.
Take it by force.
So find you, find that flaw or those flaws that you feel, maybe nobody will love me because they know that I bed weight. Nobody will love me because they know that I eat by 12 a.m. Nobody will love me because I don't exercise. Will love me because I sneeze all the time. Anytime I'm in a cold place, I sneeze. Like, love yourself unconditionally. Like, no,
Love yourself like that.
don't even negotiate with anybody. This is how I am. But I can change if I love you. But this is how I am. Now, so they born me, first of all, before the work can continue. So, number two is practice self love, self care. There's a difference. Self love is speaking kindly to yourself, doing kind things to people because you know that being kind will, bring back kindness to you. Self love means um, writing out affirmations that you know that,
Mm.
okay, my business has not been moving for some months now, but I feel like if I speak into my business, it will pick up. That's self love. Because you don't want to go broke. So you want to do everything to make sure your business survives so that you don't ask anybody for urgent 5K. So whatever you need to do for your business to thrive, you will do it. So that's self love. Self love means doing the things that you would not ordinarily do for yourself, the things you expect from people for yourself. While self care is now the whole, I love my hair done, I love
Pampering.
my done, oh, I love my clothes, I love my this, I love my bag. That's self care. Self care is the other frivolities of life. Mhm. But you have to keep it like, of course, love must be worked on,
Heartbeat. Hmm.
finding, but keeping that matters. So the second way you can receive love, of course, is self-care and self-love. These two things, when practiced in harmony, will set the tone on how you will feel physically, mentally, and emotionally. Yeah. So the third way to how we can receive love is to show gratitude.
Appreciation.
I saw a post one time how somebody said, my boyfriend gave me 70,000. I sent it back to him because my roommate boyfriend gave her 500,000. I'm like, okay. So most people just look at relationship like it's transactional, highest bidder.
Business.
Look at those people; they have underlying dysfunctional cases, which they either came from a home where they were not provided for, so they started providing for themselves early, so they feel like everybody owes them. So any man that comes, oh, you owe me house rent, you owe me new phone, you owe me this, you owe me back to love. So I was like, Evangelist Wilson, leave me alone. That's it. People do things for you. How you can start by receiving love, showing gratitude for the things that people do for you, no matter how little it is. A man who is a millionaire can have a girlfriend, and the first money he gives her will be 10,000. and she'll be like over the moon. Thank you, baby. God bless you. God, you've done great. I'm so grateful. You see that the next time he's giving her conscience, no God can give her 10K.
They're not
Conscience,
burn away.
conscience will say, guy, you gave her 10K the last time. She was praising you like a god. Why are 1 million? Do you understand? So gratitude, even for humans and for God, opens massive doors
Doors, yeah.
for you, you know, as a form of love. Show gratitude. That's how to receive love. Oh. Don't go and do because they are giving your friend 1,000 and they are giving you saying, do you know if that person giving you 20,000 has only 30,000 in his?
Oh, 25. Now give you 20.
Exactly. Whereas when somebody says you look beautiful, say thank you.
Not say me.
Believe it. Let me say, me beautiful. This small, this small hair. This hair is it's not even it's not. Look for something to complain. Receive and thank you. When somebody shows up for you, especially when someone shows up for you, there are people that no matter how you show up for them, they will never appreciate it. They'll just have one issue with them one day. They will say, "What have you ever done for me?" No matter even if you've been giving them your last, the day anything happens between you two, they'll say, "What have you ever done for me?" Because
Hmm.
that's how to receive love. Because receiving love means opening your heart to taking in everything someone does for you in a good place or from a good place. Yeah. So stop thinking, everything is about motive, everything is this, everything. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. If somebody goes out of their way to do something for you, no matter how little, it's love. Oh. I don't see it more than that. It's love. So just receive and be grateful. Some of us are so used to running away. The moment somebody shows up for us and wants to do nice things for us, yeah, I
The
beg,
suspect.
Toto to give person or I beg, I know it's everything about Toto. Why don't you that God has sent you a help?
Can I say something?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, you just reminded me, there's something someone said some time ago. She said, okay, no. So someone did something, bought her perfume, and she said, why she buying me perfume? I know my birthday was last week, but why? A fellow woman just buying me perfume? He said, I said, take it easy now. He said, no, maybe she wants to take my star.
Now we're talking about dysfunctional people. Dysfunctional people, to them, everybody is an enemy. You do something for them, so you are doing something for me. What do you want? I beg me, I don't like to owe people. Oh. That kind of thing. No, life shouldn't be like that.
And the way I see people who do not take compliments, I see them as they can't give. Because for me, if I see like 80% of the time I see people, I tell them, you look so beautiful. Every time. It doesn't, most times when I even see their eye bags, I know this person didn't sleep well at night. So that to help the person go ahead with the day. I say you look beautiful. But for people who do not do it, you even see them, you see that this person is fine, but you don't want to give compliments. It's because you too, you have your own
Issues.
trauma. You need to go and watch our trauma, this thing,
Yes,
how to deal with trauma. You have something still going on. You are insecure.
you see one of the bangiest videos. Like, there was too much in that video.
Yeah, maybe next time we should talk about how to deal with loss.
Yeah, how to deal
Yeah,
with love.
grief, loss. I would, yeah. But so then I feel like a lot of persons, we don't receive. You
Hmm.
see someone tell you, you look so beautiful, I love you, and you be like, how can you love me? See my eyes looking this way, my hair is unmade, look at the way my teeth is like this, and you are telling me you look so good, your lips are inviting, kiss him in peace and leave the lips.
Yes, and I
The
have
person be, yeah.
this kind of thing. I really have problem with men when it comes to this, because I feel like in Africa, men
Mm-hmm.
have been raised to think less of themselves.
Yeah.
So you start dating a man and he's probably not used to receiving compliments. That's why he doesn't even give. And he's dressed up nicely, and you're like, "Whoa, babe, this is nice." He'd be like, "What do you want?"
it's, it's just like telling your boyfriend I love you. Say, I don't get money. Oh. I don't
Uh,
have money. What do you mean that I love you?
yeah, you can just want to talk to your man in a
Mm.
love way, but you know that waste of time.
No
So if
need.
you're the giver, do you understand? It
Mm-hmm.
restricts the giver because you have to think twice before you do that, knowing that the person you're giving this will not be able to receive it. You get. So this is where I have a problem with men. Men, please, it's an
If you're a man here, please learn to receive too. We too, we have it in us to give. It's not only punani we want to be giving you now.
exactly. It's not all of us are complimenting you, especially online. If me, I hardly even go to do anything. But any day I drop a comment, just know that I've tried
To hold
to
it.
more, but my spirit is like, see, this guy puts this outfit together. Just drop it. Please don't come to my DM. It's a compliment.
Just pass. Receive it in peace. Does not mean I like you. I want to have something to do with you.
And say, oh, thank you. It's learn. People should learn to take compliment. That let it be that every time
Thank you. I guess.
that I'm interested, you you get, because now so hard to compliment people in this world now where there's a she, them, they go, they. If you compliment a woman, they feel like you're interested in them. Compliment a man, they feel you. Compliment a child, they feel you're a pedophile. So it's a messed up world, but we can undo that if
Yes.
we work from ourselves because it starts with us. So that compliment thing, I don't know if it's something that will give another topic and hammer on it, hammer, hammer, hammer.
Maybe we should do it because it's
Because
strange.
so please learn to take compliments, learn to show gratitude, and just receive when you're given. It's not by force. They're not telling you to pay. It's free. Thank you is fine. Ha.
Someone buy you a gift, you're suspecting that they want to take your star. I don't understand. Where is the star?
They're giving you gifts. You're suspecting everything.
Eh, this is very important. Please, people mistake compliment for
Yes,
interest.
for interest, and it's really bad. It's
A,
really
a man just looked at you and said, "Oh, you look so beautiful." And the next thing you said, I him. He said, "I look so beautiful." And you're expecting him to talk to you. He just gave you a compliment.
bam.
This is the reason men get into trouble. That's why they don't even talk anymore. You
Because
even sneeze, they don't want to say bless you because you feel that the God bless you is I love you. It is important in personal life and professional. Yes. Important in personal life and professional.
so number four way of how we can receive love is to forgive without feeling guilty. So some people feel like if I forgive them, then I feel myself more harm than good. Let me hold that grudge because they hurt me. He jilted me after 5 years. He impregnated me and ran away. He did this one. I sent her to school. She went to marry somebody else after. Forgive yourself. Stop feeling guilty for being the loving person that you were or are. That's who you are. That's your nature. Nature doesn't change. You can try to mask it up, but that's who you are. So if you're a giving person and you've been taken advantage of, if you're a forgiving person, you're a loving person, kind person, and you've been taken advantage of, don't hold grudge. Don't feel guilty. Let it go and just the next person should not be treated like the previous.
No, some people can never forgive. Even you are the one that even wronged, you wronged somebody and you are still angry with them for wronging them, and you put it in that your heart. I'm too fragile. Can like not carry things on my hand, not be sleeping. Like you said, you
Ah,
wish heart can talk, like the chest can talk.
yeah, give and let
Forgiveness does not
peace.
mean
Exactly.
taking back. Forgive and let go in peace. No, some people want war.
I beg. Ah. So number 5 is challenge negative talk. We all have we all have that. Do you know that there's a day you finish making up and you're feeling yourself and that negative self-talk, why is one eyebrow like this? What kind of lashes is this one? Why is this lipstick like this? And you automatically feel put down. You want to clean that
Mm.
makeup. Rather than clean that makeup off, why don't you start telling yourself how beautiful you are? Yeah, I may have done one lash, I'll be one eyebrow different from another, but maybe it's just the
I
style
do
of
that all the time.
maybe it's just the style of the. So I'll carry it like that, you know. Don't sabotage yourself by allowing the negative self talk in your head conquer who you are. The head is just a part of the body. You can't allow one
Mm-hmm.
to, take over all the other ones. So that's why I tell people all the time, pay attention to the things your mind says to you. Because trust me, your mind will only tip you based on what is in your heart. You understand? For instance, if you're carrying grudges, carrying bitterness, carrying hatred in your heart, every time your mind wants to think of something, where will it see positive thing to think from? Nowhere. No, it has to dig deep from what is inside you and bring it to your head, and you'll be like, oh, you now dwell on it. My mates are making up to work on their husband's house is one of the negative. Yes, so yes, so yes, so ladies do that a lot. My mates are this. My mates are that. My mates what? When people born on the same day, are all fingers equal? No matter
Nah.
as when once it's your turn, nobody can stop it. So rather than be looking at whose grass is greener, why don't you focus on your own self?
And be pouring little water until yours become green.
Yes, when it's my turn, theirs will be old by then. Mine will be
Okay
new.
now.
So let's
Sorry. I'm so sorry for cutting you short. Before you move to the next one, there's something that came to my mind when you talked about the negative thoughts. That also talk about people. You just see somebody like I have a problem with people. You see somebody well dressed, you will look for that one thing in that coat from head to toe, and you say, why you remove your makeup this
eh,
side? He's wearing a beautiful dress. You did not see the shoe. You did not see the handbag. You did not see the new set of teeth. All you
no,
saw is just one thing.
yes, one.
Your zip is not staying well. Why didn't you press it down?
And those people are projecting. You see them do like that, projecting. So just look at them and smile and be like, well, it's not their fault. They don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. They
They
don't.
don't they don't know that they're projecting whatever insecurity they're feeling on you. And it's not your place to make them feel better. Make you
Mm-hmm.
put you first. So long as I'm happy with the crooked makeup, crooked whatever, leave me and my crooked whatever. Do you get? So yeah. So the number six way we can receive love is to be present.
Be
Be
mindful of your company and
very important. People you
yes.
love with matters. So after you finish challenging self-talk, learn to be present. Some of us are still living 5 years behind that ex that did not get to make hair, that ex that traveled and left us, that ex that impregnated us and did not take care of the child. We're still living there. Come here. We're in 2023. What would you want to see this? What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of a person would you want to be? What kind of a person would you want to attract? Let us be here. Let's be present. So when we are present, when people give us, when people give to us, whether it is love, whether it is compliments, whether it is kindness, and feel because we're present. Now you'll be with somebody in a new relationship and you still be treating the person as your old relationship. You're still in the past, though. You're not present. Though. You understand? And many people have these problems in their relationships, their friendships, their marriages, their business connections. You still be carrying those, old this thing into the new ones. Trust me, whatever you give to the universe, he'll multiply it.
Hmm.
So if you're still dwelling on how hurt you were, how painful you were, how human beings are useless, how love does not exist, that's what will keep you keep going through a cycle of being unloved, being uncared for, being to everything negative will happen to you. But when you are present and you're telling yourself, I am here to receive love, I'm here to love and be loved, I am deserving, because if you're not deserving, you can't get what you don't deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Deserving and every of those things, then you see that your partner will be able to open up and love you well because you are present. Being present means when they say it, don't put it here. When you're displeased with something, say it. When they do something right, compliment them. When they go out of their way, appreciate them. That's being present. Let people feel like whatever they're giving to you, you're receiving and you're happy to receive. So let's learn how to be present. You are not buying love. Oh. It's freely given.
Mm-hmm.
Freely receive and be happy. It does you good, self. The receiver is more blessed than the giver. Because you that you're receiving it is going to do a lot of things for you mentally and
True.
emotionally, spiritually. When you're loved properly, you learn to appreciate God more. When you're loved properly, you see things differently. That's how you know that I fly is a very beautiful fly. Just because you're being loved. You understand?
Yeah.
You see life in another perspective. So please, nobody should stay in the past. Don't be there. We're not our past. We're not even our present. We're our future, the life we desire. That's where we're going to. So number 7 is be your authentic self. Stop pretense. You can pretend. I've seen men that they want to be loved. They crave to be loved. They want to be respected. In fact, if they can give anything in this world or if they can buy anything, they want to buy love and respect. But the moment they see a woman who is coming to love and respect them, you see that's when they start doing Udogu. Udogu Brogani. Udogu. Smart. They want to do the man.
You don't
That's
need it.
that's not you. That's your insecurity playing out. Insecure self wants to deprive you of this good thing that God is about to give you.
Hmm.
Why I tell people that it's good to communicate before getting into any form of relationship because as a man, you need to understand the man you're looking for. That one you're chasing, like your brain wants to is not functioning.
Growth.
Have you
What to
understood? Please don't abeg. Have you understood how she was raised? How does she give? How does she receive love? What are the values she holds? What are those things that makes her happy? What are the things that makes her sad? You need to ask all these questions before you ask somebody, will you be my girlfriend? Will you date me? And you as a man, you need to sit down and say, okay, these are the things that this is this girl. Am I ready to receive this? Is it too much for me? Is it a familiar thing? Or is it a new thing? Is it something I can grow into? Is it something I can open up to? Or do I want to be stuck in that my masculinity that is not taking me anywhere? The fact that your ex-wife your ex-girlfriend, whatever, your mother, talked trash to you, insulted you, never showed you love, never supported your dreams, doesn't mean that everybody coming is coming to hurt you. Doesn't mean everybody coming is coming to take advantage of you. Come on, calm down. We're not all that bad. Okay? So
Yeah, true.
let us love you if we want to love you. If we don't want to love you, love your money and sit you eat it and go. So no matter how you want to do it, it's a win-win situation.
True.
You open up and be your authentic self. Somebody will love you for who you are, genuinely, and it will work out. Or somebody might think they are taking advantage of you while you are pouring into that person and they leave you and live in regrets.
What's
And
the worst that could happen if you give yourself? What's the worst?
you live in, I did what I had to do, so I'm grateful, I'm happy. Chicken, that's how I see situations. You can't tell me that I don't hold any grudge against any of my exes. Have you? Stop looking for your parents in every partner. Very important. Your
Hmm.
partner is not your mom. They
My
are,
mom always cook every time.
yes. You
Come,
need to,
give me this.
if you don't tell me how to love you, how to love you. Do you understand? And if I'm loving you correctly, don't feel scared. Don't feel
I
like
want something from you.
don't feel like, oh, this girl, there's something she's looking for, or this guy, hey, I'm sure there's something you're looking for. If you don't want me, you don't want me. If you want me here, let's work things out. Yeah? So the eighth way to know how to receive love is to show affection. Yeah? When someone you like shows you that they care about you, show them twice as hard. Just as Evangelist Wisdom said that we should learn to reciprocate. Some people don't know how
Mm,
to reciprocate.
no.
And not being able to reciprocate actually makes people tire easily.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's word to open up instead of acting up.
Acting out.
True. So when you don't reciprocate, people get happy because you can't be giving.
I not receive.
Yes. So say people give more when the reception is encouraging. So stop using the toxic phrase, that's how I am.
Mm.
Somebody was born stuck up or wicked. Not even the devil. Even the devil.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be the one that was created in the image of God. You now feel like your toxic traits, that is how you are. That's not who you are. Go and learn. Go and learn and change. Show affection. When people do things for you, reciprocate the same kind gesture. So number 9 is be vulnerable.
Mm.
Vulnerability is something that has crumbled a lot of marriages. I have cancelled lots of marriages that I felt like, okay, the problem could have been sex or money, which are the two major reasons why people separate. Yeah. But I found out that it's vulnerability. Oh, my wife doesn't tell me everything. Oh, my husband, I don't know how much my husband is earning. I don't know who his friends are. Da 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 da. Even Undertaker's exactly. Even Undertaker, that is the weirdest of them all. Learns to smile. How much more you? So be vulnerable. Now, don't, like I said here, don't misinterpret this and go get, burnt. You don't need to go about being vulnerable with everyone you meet. Yeah? Anyone that shows interest for you with interest with you doesn't mean you should go and be vulnerable with them. So vulnerability should only come to play when someone has proven beyond reasonable that they can be trusted. When
Mm.
you and shows it in, please calm down, remove that cloak, and show them the side of you that not everyone sees. So, me, people feel I'm a hard woman, I'm tough, I'm Margaret Thatcher, and this. Yes, it's okay because I'm here to make money. I'm out
Mm-hmm.
in the world to make an impact. I'm out here in the world to transact business. I'm out here in the world to be a, how do I put it, to counsel, to teach, to grow. I'm not coming to tell everybody my problem. Yeah. So when
Can you hear me? I guess your network is playing out, or someone is calling you. Okay, she'll be back.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
the network went off.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, we were talking about vulnerability before the network cut us off. I'm like, you don't nobody it's not everybody that has to know that Valerie is this very soft hearted, kind hearted, person. If there's no reason for me to be that self, that part of myself, I shouldn't be. Women never try to stop him from loving football. Now that one concern wisdom. Football. Are you serious right now? So vulnerability should only be shown to the people who have proven to you that you
That they
can
can be trusted.
and rely on them. Now, a listening ear is a running mouth. So if you go and be vulnerable with whoever, like big body, like then your story
Amen.
will keep knowing more about you than they should, right? But when you find somebody who genuinely loves you, about love now. When somebody comes to you and you see that they genuinely love you, they want to see you succeed, they want to actually be a part of your life, please
Okay.
drop that strong woman. Drop all of that strong man. Odogu. Eh, this one, and be that vulnerable. If you want to cry, cry. If you're hurt, show it. If you're sad, show it. If you have a problem, tell, right? Let the person feel like, let them feel responsible for you. Let them feel like you trust them. Let them feel like you can come to them for anything. Because the thing is, when people feel like you're relying on them, you give them power to actually be a better person for you. But if a
True.
person they are replaceable, they don't feel much. They'll be like, that's a lot of me. Do you get? So
Yeah.
that's why I feel that's what I know, and I've researched and found out that to be receptive of love, vulnerability is one of the things that makes us, receive love better. Because when you're vulnerable, you're on your rest. Yes, drop
Your
the attitude.
attitude. Yeah.
When you're vulnerable, you're in your rest. So when you're in your rest, you receive more, right? Now, number 10, which is the last way
Number.
to give love, is know that you're deserving.
Oh.
When once you don't see yourself like you can be loved, you should be loved, you must be loved, and everything that comes to you looks like it's a hassle, it's a problem, it's a advantage. People are coming to take advantage. Calm down. Even if they take advantage, so long as they don't take your life, life continues. Honestly, anything that does not take my life, for me is a learning process. Unless it's life threatening.
Yeah.
Yes, so unless it's life threatening, right? If
Mm.
it's trust me, I will go. They will hurt me today, tomorrow I will find another love. Hey, there's
We
nobody as
must love. Oh.
nobody as stubborn as me when it comes to love.
I'm not independent. I need a man.
Me, I give my 100% when I find the right person.
Mm.
People feel like I'm hard to deal with. People feel like I'm tough. People feel, men, especially not people, men
Mm.
feel tough, I'm hard. And then when they happen to see me with probably somebody I'm dating, they're in awe. Like, how did you bag her? How did you get her to soften up? I said, I actually didn't do nothing. This is who she is. I said, so what about that? I said, that's a persona.
The full ground.
Yes, persona that I put up. I don't want to be dealing with clowns, right?
Mm.
Because if you bring a clown to the palace, he's going to bring his circus. and they'll turn your palace to a circus. So when you have loved yourself enough to the point where you sit down and document what you want for yourself, anybody that comes, you refer. Da, 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 da. You don't have it next. Da, 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 da. You don't have
Damn,
it.
girl, you got attitude. See the way you're even saying it.
You know? So
No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Like, you got this attitude, like, damn, girl,
that is
freak.
how everybody should live their lives. You are the boss.
True.
Employ, sack anyone at any time. As I am, like, if you like be billionaire, if you don't treat me right, get
You're out the door. You will not go through the door. You go through
and
the
I'll tell
window.
you, and I'll tell you in the most polite way. I'm sorry. I am not used to this. This is what I'm used to. Are you giving me or not? If you're not, goodbye. Make way for another person. Don't come and be clogging my space.
Stand at the door. Come, you don't want to come. Change, you don't want to change. Give me, you don't want. Boy,
I don't know what you say to do for me so long as you're not giving me life. Do you understand? So you should say because a man is doing this for you, he should be talking to you anyhow. He should be harassing you because of what? Ego, money. Where you go die live? Mbao. We have to be happy first. We have to be loved properly. We have to be loved correctly.
if you don't
Yeah?
love yourself now, when are you going to love yourself?
Thank you. So, my dear people, I hope that with these few points of mine, you've been able to learn how to love yourself first, learn how to love people around you, and also learn how to receive love, which is most important and the reason why we are here today. So, yes, that's it. That's everything I have to say today.
Thank you so much. Man, like, see, when you know when we started this topic, how to receive love, I never knew it would be this depth. Like, you went in depth. You started from the, surface. Are you there?
Hello. Okay.
Okay, yeah. You started, when you want to eat jollof rice, you started from the top.
Mm-hmm.
You now started going down.
Mm.
You know, you did bottom part. Was how you did it. There were layers,
So,
layers to this how to receive love. I absolutely love today. I
yeah.
personally, you did not blow us a kiss. Please
Mwah.
blow us a kiss.
Look,
So I personally, I will have to re-listen. And guys, please, trauma has a role to play in your
all
receiving
of
and in all this. So please go back and watch how to deal with trauma.
yes,
Then
very,
come back to watch this video if you really want to make the most of this. Like, I tell people when I see they're going through stuff, I said there's a video of mine on YouTube how to deal with trauma. And I always get positive feedback.
very.
So please do us the favor, do yourself the greatest favor and watch that video. Then come back and watch this and see it will change your whole life.
True, true. I agree with that.
It will change your whole life. Valerie, like, she gave herself, because she did not just come here to talk.
Yeah.
It was something that was, she studied it. Just like now, it will take an intelligent person, someone who actually studied, to talk about how to receive love. It take a very, very, very intelligent. If I were to talk about it, I'll start talking. How to receive love? Receive the love now. Why are you
Eh,
letting love
why,
not receive you?
why
I,
did travel? It's beyond.
I would have been talking like a market woman. Like, why, I would not be able to explain in
Mm,
depth the way she did. So, my sister, my friend, thank you so much for coming. I really love you, and thank you for studying, not just coming here to talk.
yeah.
Thank you. I really, really enjoy every time I speak to you. And she's not only like this thing, even on the phone, there's something you will take home. There's always a take home. So yes, and please, let's talk about how to deal with loss.
Mm.
something like that. Guys, we will put how to deal with loss in the next time we are meeting,
All right.
and also um wisdom, Dr. Wisdom will be coming on how to what?
Dr. Wisdom has to come on.
Yes, he's coming on, and we're talking about what's that again?
I thought you wrote it down.
No, 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 I didn't write it down. Yeah.
I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find it now.
Uh Dr. Wisdom, what do you want to talk about? Okay, so we will deal with that, and I will make, give
Yeah.
notice. Thank you so much, guys. We've come to the end of this live. Please do well to share with all the young people that think that they know how to receive love. All those hard man.
Adman,
Send this video to them.
I mean, love is my favorite topic. Yeah.
Wait,
Professor,
though, please add professor too. Yes, sir. Professor, doctor, finding purpose. Yes.
he was supposed to talk about purpose.
Yeah, finding your uh, purpose. Okay, I
Yeah.
got it now. Yeah.
And if you're a business person here, tomorrow on my Instagram, I'll be talking about how to automate your business, how automation can help your business. So if you want to learn one or two things about business,
She's a business guru. She has various businesses. I mean, it's a privilege to be friends with her actually, because
get to know you.
when it comes to, she has this what's your airplane business? What's that?
Jet Fit Luxury. We do private plane charter management and stuff like that.
If you want to live the baby girl life and you have not flew on private jet before,
I've not
you have
started.
not started. See the way
Oh,
you said it together. If you want to live the baby girl life and you've not been on a private jet,
mhm.
you've not started.
I said
Please,
you have
please.
experienced that to boost your productivity.
Then all these shawarma man men will stop even looking for you because they know that
Be like, hey, I'm a
I can't deal. You
fan.
know.
Can you book me in or not?
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, I'm just saying if
And
I'm gonna.
you fly on private jet, you just put their price went up. So anybody that comes, it's not
No,
not being a gold digger or whatever, but come on, it's called upgrade. Upgrade yourself.
period.
So when people come, they know if they can afford you or not. You're not a commodity, but that doesn't mean you should be with any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Yeah?
Hmm.
You have to be happy. You have to receive love. Receive love from the proper channel so that you enjoy it. Yeah? So
And that is also self-care. Because how can you tell me people are experiencing traveling on a private jet and you've not experienced it when you know you can afford it?
when
It's
you
not as expensive as you think.
afford, you have the money, but you're feeling like it's waste of money. It's not. Oh.
It's not though.
Time you
Just
go
experience it at least.
start talking, you can't even contribute.
I need to.
You,
Out of Nigeria.
so where? Bulaba. I bet we're not going to Bulaba.
Somewhere else, please. Let's start somewhere else. Not Balaba. I don't know where. It sounds like Balaba. I don't want that.
Ah, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
I really. And guys, please, if you know anybody that's dealing with grief and loss or whatever, we have a video coming up, and finding your purpose. We will have that as well. Thank you guys for coming in and for supporting me. I mean, today was massive, even though I took a break. Almost 2 months, I mean 1 month. Guys, thank you so much. I love you all. I will be back with more.
Showing up for us. We love you.
I love you. We love you. And we will be back with more live videos soon. Bye.
Bye.